Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today we're going to do a review on the Distress Oxides by Ranger, Tim Holtz. If you've been with me for a while, you guys know Ranger and Tim Holtz are not my favorite people. They were not my favorite people in the world. Years ago, I bought the Tim Holtz. They were the paints in the bottle with like the foam cap. I bought the whole kit and caboodle, all the colors. I got them. I tried to use them. Half of them didn't work. I tried everything that I saw online to get them to work. I wrote Ranger a couple times. I wrote Tim Holtz a couple times. I got absolutely no response from them at all. A few years after that, or a year or so after that, the company had sent me some dilutions to try and the paints, and I used them and I loved them. And not only that, two of them dried out real bad. And so I wrote the company and they answered me right away and they sent me two um, replacements. And ever since then, I've been giving them a try again. So I've been seeing these Distress Oxides. I bought them from Blitzy. I love Blitzy. Blitzy gives you such discounts up to 70%. I got the Delusions paint pens, which I did a review on yesterday, and I will link up there and down below, or link around here. You'll see a little picture. And I love them. Now the test is to see if they dry out like everybody says. So I ordered these, and I actually have more of these colors. I think I want to say there's 12 of these colors. I have them, the rest of them coming, and I'm so excited. These are like opaque and permanent in a sense. They have like, from what I understand, there some like part of it's water soluble, some of it's not. So you get this great, fantastic look. And so I'm playing with them. And I did these, and we're going to see, how much lifts off and if it'll work on acrylic paint. We're just going to do a few tests. Blitzy sells everything from sewing things, quilting things, painting things, stencils, Bible journaling, art journaling, polymer clay, paint brushes, glues, Mod Podge, tape, scissors, watercolors, ink pads. I mean, I could go on. They sell everything for any type of art or craft that you like. Knitting, crocheting, I can go on. And they're wonderful. Like I said, you get up to 70% off. And if you would like to go check it out and sign up, my link is down below. I would really appreciate it if you would just click my link. I get like a couple bucks towards things. But if it really bothers you, I know a lot of you do not like to do referral links and all that kind of thing, then don't. But do yourself a favor, go check them out, blitzy.com, because it's fantastic. And I will be doing a Delusions colored paint pen giveaway for, let me show you, not the black and whites because those were sold out, but all these, you'll get to all these colors. Like I said, you'll see it in my other video, and I'll be doing a giveaway with these, and I'm so excited. All you'll have to do is be subscribed, and I'm sure I don't know, I'll put all the info in my next video, but I'm going to be doing that. And well, let's get started. So this is just mixed media paper that I did. You can see the colors. Very, very nice. And I did this yesterday, so we'll see how, let me just move this back a little bit. There we go. You can see how rich the colors are now. My light was blind in and out. I'm going to use a piece of paper toweling, and I'm going to spray on one of these, and let's see how much lifts off. And this is just water. Oh, I can see it already. It's so delicious. Oh my goodness. Now look at this. Can you see that lifting and the bubbles all in here? So let's lay a paper towel in there. Oh my goodness. And see what it does. It gives you this really good. Yeah. It makes it very pastel, which is not a bad thing. Look at that. Oh, love it. Now, let me move that for a second. This one you can see is dry. So all I'm going to do is spray it, spray it, spray it. I'm going to spray it because we're going to leave it the way it is, whatever way it comes up. Oh, I wonder if I put alcohol in these. I'll try it. If we could get like a, all right. You sit on there for a second. I'm gonna grab my alcohol. I gotta get a sprayer for my alcohol. Oh, I can see the little, it's almost like doing the acrylic pours with the cells. I don't know how well you can see. See how it kind of makes it mottled, and oh, it's so nice, so nice. I'm gonna take a little bit of alcohol. I'm just gonna, excuse me, use a Q-tip. I'm gonna use a Q-tip. I'm gonna dip it in, and I'm gonna touch and see what happens. See if it does anything. Well, it definitely lifts it. I don't know how well you can see that. Oh, wait till I show you how this all looks right there. Oh my goodness. All right. And that's from the water, not from this. This doesn't do as much as it puts like these little cells in it, and I'll show you. And I'm just going to dab it this way. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this on the blue right here and then spray a little water and see what it does. If it like makes it go a little more. You know, I got to experiment, but you see how delicious those colors are? All right. So now I'm going to just hit it with my heat gun just to kind of dry it. And you can see some of the colors kind of lifted a little bit. Not a big deal, but wait till you see. Oh my goodness. I am in love with these. I'm ashamed of myself for hating all these years, but I am in love with these. I cannot wait to do these use these in my mixed media and ATC cards. Okay, so let me show you this. Do you see all this up here? How it like makes it like almost, you know, it's like spotted, right? Distressed, right? And then the red. And this is very pastel-like because we used the brush. This is everything. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It is gorgeous. Oh, okay. So, and you can definitely see, I'll show you one more time, the difference in the colors of using the brush and then just spraying. So you can get a pastel look or you can get a darker look. Now, before I do want to show on different pages what to do, I'm going to do, I'll use the pastel one. On his videos that I've watched, and if you follow Ranger, they're a humongous company. What he does is he takes some of these. I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not complaining because years ago when his regular ink pads came out, they would like you would lift it up and it would fall off the lid. No lie. I have some from downstairs. Now they go into like this little thing and they're a little harder to take out. And having Fibro and RA, it's not challenging, but it's not enjoyable, I guess I should say. However, I'm glad that they, you know, click in. So I'm going to do something so I could like pull it off and make it, you know, so that's the only bad thing I'm going to say about that. And look, it's not even bad. All right. So I'm just going to mix that and let's do some blue. You see, it's kind of, there we go. Some blue. Oh, and some red. I'm going to stay away from the vintage photo for now because that'll just kind of, you know, maybe I'll just stick with these colors. Maybe I'll do a pink too, and I'll do it on top here. Okay, that's it. We're doing it now. All I'm going to do is spray a little water to activate it a little bit more. All right, and now I'm going to take, this one's my light one, and what he does is he just takes a part of it and starts, you don't, you know, like you just start here and just kind of, and then you look, see, like you get, oh, that's so good. Now I'm going to dry this just for a second. And I'm going to make it run a little bit. Look at that running. Look at that. Oh, good God. I'm sorry. I am so excited for these. I never buy ink pads. I buy black mementos, or I love StazOn. StazOn's one of my favorites, but and I have all the old, you know, the old Tim Holtz regular ones. But I usually don't buy new ink pads because I use them for mixed media, and honestly, I'll end up destroying them because I'm going to use them for mixed media, but I'm a mixed media artist, so you know what I'm saying. Although I will stamp with them and show you. But look at this. Look at that color, how opaque and beaut. Now I'm gonna go in a little bit more. I'm actually gonna spray it a little bit more. And let's go blue to purple to blue. Look at this. Life is so good. And look at this, how it's grabbing right there, the darker. Oh my gosh. Kelly. I might have to do a giveaway with a couple of these. I don't know. I am in love. Love, I tell you. Okay, now I think we need some of this red. So I'm going in and I'm just going to touch it like that. And then I'm going to blow it down, because why not blow things down? La, 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 la. I'm going to show you this. I know you can't see it as I'm blowing, but let me show you the parts I love. And look how fast it dries, right? Good God. Okay, I shouldn't be this excited. I am. Look at this, right? I put that there and it dripped and you get this beautiful line. Oh my God. So look, okay? That's what we did. Oh my gosh. ATC background, art journal background. Believe me, I'm going to be playing with these. I'm going to be doing an art journal with these. I'm so excited. Okay, so excited. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to slap up the rest of this like this. It's going to be a mess. But you can do on top of it, and I'm going to stamp on top of it, so it'll be okay. But let me tell you, even though I did that, and some of the colors went together and made a little brown. I'll show you. Look at this. It's still beautiful. It's still a pastel, but you can definitely see the difference in the colors. So I'm going to wipe this up. Wiping it up. Wiping it up. Let's wipe it up. Okay, so this is a piece of book text. This part has that delicious, delicious Mod Podge hard coat that I absolutely am in love with, and this part has none. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take a stamp. And with this stamp, we're going to do a dark color so you can see. Maybe we'll use that vintage color. What did I do with it? Vintage photo, since we didn't use it yet, just so you can see. And I'm only going to ink up half. Oh no, you know what? I'll ink up the whole thing and just do. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what? So what? So okay. Just doing that. You see, very simple. And you can do it whatever way you want. This side is Mod Podge. This side's not. This side is gonna press down. You know what I like to do, and I like to tell you guys, is to get. I don't have anything right here, but Fun Foam, Kids Fun Foam. You know, I make stamps. I have a video coming out actually that was requested, but I'll show you. But you could put underneath here to get a little cushion for your pushing, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. Oh yeah. So it stamps on that delicious gloss, right? Look at that. No problemo. Okay. Oh yeah. So leave that there for a second, and then this has acrylic paint. This does not have the hard coat on top. This does. You can see the Dilutions ink paint marker things were so nice on there. Let's do a purple, because this purple is everything. This, look at this. Well, wilted violet. Hello. All right. So do the same thing. Just ink up. Okay. And here we go. Same kind of deal as that. I'm going to do half and half. I'm going to press it. Sometimes I lift it up because I'm weird. Let's put this underneath. Just a paper towel. It's just going to give you a little bit more to push. And then lift it up. Oh, yes. And again, look at that. You can see the shine of the Ultra coat, which is like super, super glossy. And there's like 2 or 3 coats of that on there. And then you can see it on the paper down here, which has nothing but acrylic paint. And look how beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to hit this with the heat gun. Move those there. And just hit it for a second just so it dries. I typically, when I do my mixed media, will save stamping, usually for one of the last steps in my mixed media. Sometimes I'll do it before, you know, because I want it to kind of barely be there. So putting product and paint and everything over it will help, you know, make it disappear into the background a little bit. You know, I'm a white and black paint girl. I like to throw my white paint down and just let that peep through, or my black. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of girl I am. All right, so I'm just going to set these aside for a memento. And then we're going to stamp on these just to see. And I think, see, I need brighter colors. Let's see if we can do the broken china. And I want like a thick, let's see if this will work. A thicker stamp, like a more concentrated stamp. I don't know. We'll see. That's what it's supposed to look like. Let's see. Now, of course, you can go like this. I do it whatever way at the moment I feel like it. I don't think it matters as long as you get the ink on. Who cares? Okay, so I'm going to put this underneath it again, and we'll do on this one first. And I'm going to stamp. Oh my God. What is my life? Look at that. And you can see how wet. You could even put some UT on there, which I'm going to do that as well in a next video coming up. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm sorry. I should not be this excited, but I is. Okay. One more time. Just going to kind of re-wet that and push it in. Now, obviously, it's a darker background, but for mixed media, that is everything. All right, so now what I want to do is there's a little bit of this left on here, and I will do it on the back of this. I'm going to set this aside for a second. I'm going to take a little bit of water and just like rehydrate that, reactivate whatever word you want to say. And I'm going to, and look, you get, that is 3 stamps, 3 nice stamps from one boop, right? One dip in. Let me spray it again because I like to push the limits because I'm a rebel, Debbie. Never mind. Oh, I shouldn't be so excited. Okay, so you can see it's starting to. Look at that. All good for mixed media art journaling, ATC cards. Oh my God, I'm in love. I'm in love with my distress oxides. Okay. Again, just playing. You just get that deliciousness. Now let's see how it's gonna work. Look at this. So you see how it's like it's lifting up some of it, but you still have that delicious print underneath. And let's see on the gloss, because I'm concerned on the gloss. It, you know, yep, look at that. Nope, it lifts. So this is just so you know. So if you're using it on something very glossy, it's going to lift off the whole thing. It's just going to become a paint. And you don't want that. You want those to stay, right? And let's see this. That's on paper. So if we're just going in our art journal or ATC cards, that stays beautifully. So love, love, love. Again, I'm sure this is going to do the same thing. Yep, lifts right off. Now, I don't know. I might be able to make that permanent or, you know, something to that effect. So I'm going to play. These aren't exactly dry all the way, but you can still see it does the same thing. It kind of lifts, kind of leaves that bottom if you spray it. And of course, you get these and you play, right? And if you spray it, that's when the deliciousness happens. I'm going to leave it run. Oh gosh, I can't even stand how much I'm loving these. I love little spillage, drips, drops. Oh gosh. See, let me just show you. Look at this. Do you see that delicious little boop right there that comes? This, it blurs it out a little bit, but it looks very distressed, but it's still there. This, it blew it all out, but look at all these delicious colors. Oh my God. Okay. I can't even. I can't even. All right. Now all these papers, I'm going to save all these because we're going to use these in a mixed media art journal. So, you know, you guys always ask, like, look, what do you do with those papers? Can we, you know, so I'm going to show you. We've been doing different things on these, and we're going to use them. Okay. So, just excitement here. So this is my brush. This is that on there. Let me give it a spray. You can see some of it activates, some of it doesn't. I'm going to do the same one here. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't help it. I'm in love. I'm in love with Distress Oxides. Now, they also have on Blitsy, which I did not buy, they have reinkers, like for these, you know, for all the colors. So that's always a good thing too, you know. So, like I said, I'm in love. It's making it distressed. Oh, gosh. Okay, I can't even. So, I love these. I'm giving these an A+, as well as, so far, my Delusions paint pens, they are good. I'm giving them an A+ so far. We'll see when I work with them later. As long, you know, they're still, a lot of people have written me and said, you're going to hate them because they dry out, they stink. Not stink, literally smell, but like, you know. So I don't know. So right now, like I said, I have Wilted Violet, Fired Brick, Broken China, Peeled Paint, Worn Lipstick, excuse me, and Distressed Oxide, Vintage Photo. So those are what I'm working with right now. Like I said, I did try to get the other ones. We'll see if they're, I think they should be here Friday or Saturday. I don't know. So yeah, so please check out Blitsy. Again, the link will be down below. It is fantastic. You don't have to buy these. There are a million other wonderful things. These great water pens that you can get. You can get pens, pencils, paint pens, what they call jelly roll, you know, jelly pens, not jelly rolls. I don't know if that's what they're called, but you know what I'm saying. All the brands. It's a lot of good things. Check it out if you wouldn't mind. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Let me know down below what you guys think of these, especially if you've used them so, you know, already. Let me know if you'd like a little giveaway. And leave me a thumbs up if you enjoy my videos. I appreciate it. It makes me happy. It makes me smile. And yeah, remember, progress, not perfection. And I love you guys so very much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.